Hello, grade 4. Today we are talking about action verbs. An action verb is a word that shows action. Our first example is pen pals write letters to each other. Pen pals is the subject of our sentence. That's who we're talking about. What do pen pals do? They write. Their action is that they write. Felicia told her pen pal about her friends. Felicia is our subject. What did Felicia do? She told. Her action is told. Okay, so remember an action verb is a word that shows action. An action verb tells what the subject does or is. Pamela sent a letter to Felicia. Our subject is Pamela. That's who our sentence is about. The verb is what Pamela does or did. What did she do? She sent. Okay? Pamela sent. Sent is our verb. That's our action in the sentence. Felicia read the letter to her father. The subject of the sentence is Felicia. That's who our sentence is about. What did Felicia do? She read. Okay? The verb is read. That's our action word. Let's look at a few more practice sentences together. Felicia's pen pal collects stamps. Our subject is Felicia's pen pal. What does Felicia's pen pal do? She collects. Collects is our action verb. Felicia writes to her pen pal, Pam Rogers. Again, Felicia is our subject. What does she do? She writes. Pam lives in Arizona. Pam is our subject. That's who our sentence is about. What does Pam do? She lives. Felicia visited Pam last summer. Again, Felicia is our subject. This is who our sentence is about. What did Felicia do? She visited. The pen pals played soccer with Pam's friends. Again, our sentence is about pen pals. That's our subject. What did the pen pals do? They played. Pam and Felicia's team scored the most goals. Our sentence is about Pam and Felicia's team. That is our subject. What did Pam and Felicia's team do? They scored. Scored is our action verb. The girls wrote a script for a play. The girls are our subject. That's who our sentence is about. And what did the girls do? They wrote. Wrote is our action verb. Pam sewed costumes for the play. Pam is who our sentence is about. What did Pam do? She sewed. They took the parts of the main characters. They is our subject. That's who our sentence is talking about. And what did they do? They took. Felicia directed the actions of the characters. Felicia is the subject of our sentence, the person we're talking about. And what did Felicia do? She directed. The girls enjoyed their week together. The girls is the subject of our sentence. What did the girls do? They enjoyed. Enjoyed is our action verb. All right, let's move on to our next page. Remember, action verb expresses action and tells what our subject does or did. Okay. A few more examples. Felicia flew home from Arizona. If I'm looking for the action verb, I want to ask myself, who is my sentence about? My sentence is about Felicia. Next, I ask myself, what did Felicia do? Felicia flew. Flew is my action verb. She wrote a thank you note to Pam's mother. She is my subject. This is who I am talking about. What did she do? She wrote. Felicia enjoyed her time in Arizona. Felicia again is my subject. And what did Felicia do? She enjoyed. Felicia invited Pam to her house next summer. Felicia again is my subject. And this time, what did she do? She invited. She plans a tour of the historic places in her city. She is our subject and she plans. Okay, let's take a look at B where we're going to fill in the blank. All right, they've given us an answer. Of course, this is a possible answer. There are many. Pam blanked Felicia's letter. They suggested red. We could also say Pam wrote Felicia's letter. Pam mailed Felicia's letter. Pam found Felicia's letter. Okay. Pam blank upstairs to her mom's room. Their suggestion is ran. We could say Pam called upstairs to her mom's room. Pam danced upstairs to her mom's room. Pam hopped upstairs to her mom's room. Any action verb that makes sense would work in this sentence. Pam blank if she could visit her pen pal. Pam asked if she could visit her pen pal. Pam, let's think of another one. Pam wondered if she could visit her pen pal. Pam's mom agreed quickly. Their answer is agreed. Pam's mom blank quickly. Pam's mom laughed quickly. Maybe Pam's mom thought it was funny that she couldn't visit. Maybe Pam's mom thought it was funny that she wanted to go. Pam's mom answered quickly. Okay. Pam blanked Felicia to tell her the good news. It says Pam called. Pam messaged Felicia to tell her the good news. Pam texted Felicia to tell her the good news. All right. These are all examples of action words, words that show action, action verbs that could take the place of our blank in our sentences. All right, so remember, action verbs are words that show action. Words like writes, lives, visited, played, scored, wrote, sewed, took, directed, enjoyed. Words that we use every day like ate, played. Okay. That's the first part of our lesson today. We've practiced. Now I want you to pause the video and to get your practice workbook. All right. In your practice workbook, I want you to complete page 34. Page 34 is additional practice for action verbs. Okay, action verbs, page 34. Complete the page, and once you're done, come back to the video and let's check the answers together. Pause now to get your book and complete page 34. All right, let's take a look at page 34 together. We'll go over the answers. The copy's a little blurry, so please look. Okay, copy's a lot blurry. Please look at your book and follow along as we go over the answers together. An action verb is a word that expresses action. Remember, it tells us what our subject does or is. For numbers 1 to 10, it wants us to circle the action verb. 1. Joey plays a trumpet in the school band. Plays. He takes music lessons once a week. Takes. Let's make it a little further out. It'll be easier to read. The band practices after school and on weekends. Practices. The band marches at the football games. Marches. It always performs a halftime show. Performs. Band members work hard on each show. Work. The fans cheer the band onto the field. Cheer. They applaud loudly after each number. Applaud. The band helps the team's spirit. Helps. The fans encourage the band every season. encourage. Okay? All right, and at the bottom, there are many answers that would work in these sentences. I'll read theirs for you and maybe give a couple of extra. Joey's family always blanks where they can see the band, sits, stands. Um, Joey's family always camps where they can see the band. All right, they blank when the band comes onto the field. They clap, they applaud, they dance, they sing. Sometimes they blank along with the music. Sometimes they sing along. Sometimes they dance along. Sometimes they clap along. Joey's mother snaps, takes pictures of the action, captures pictures of the action, photographs pictures of the action. The spectators eat, talk during intermission. The spectators rest during intermission. The spectators stretch during intermission. Okay, these are some examples of words you could use. Any action word, verb, action verb that makes sense in the sentence would work for these answers, okay? All right, that's it for our action verb lesson today. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.